Coming up today on Houston Live, the window in Montrose that's serving what's called the best peanut butter in the world. See the tasty way they are helping us celebrate National S'mores Day.
Yum, yum. Plus, is your home feeling a little bit outdated? How new flooring can take the look of your home truly to the next level.
And learn more about the concept one local business created to help provide a home to pets in need.
Plus, a look inside an interactive museum that's helping you up your social media game. It's the perfect selfie. Looks like Lauren Kelly's having a little bit of fun. That and more happening today on Houston Live.
You just can't fake chemistry. It's the kind of thing that sets you apart and can make the difference between a group and a team. Chemistry is at the core of everything we do at KPRC 2 News. News that looks and feels like Houston. From a team you trust to bring you the stories that matter most to you, your family.
I'm Courtney Zavala. It's good to be here on this Tuesday. How you doing?
I'm doing well. You look well rested and summery. How was the rest of your birthday yesterday?
Oh, well, thank you. I'm actually quite tired today.
Oh.
I am.
I wouldn't know it.
Well, it was so much fun. I mean, the work fam, including my TV husband, I dropped the ball because I left your card at home, and I should have brought it in because it, quite honestly, was one of the best birthday cards that was from a husband, but not from my husband.
That was private information meant for your eyes only.
I'm sorry, I loved it so much. It was so great. And I texted you right after I opened it too, because I said, this was the best card I've ever gotten.
Well, you know what's funny? I take my greeting cards very seriously, okay?
Yes.
And so when I was looking through the store, looking at like birthday for boy, birthday for girl, birthday for wife, and I knew I was in the right section. It was perfect.
It was. I was cracking up. It was so awesome. That's one of those cards that I'm going to keep forever. I love it. Loved your gift, too. Yeah, we went to State Fair for dinner. My in-laws are in town. We were full as ticks. We ate the cake from Becca Cakes. So when we got home, I said, nobody go upstairs. Nobody change. Nobody do anything. Stay right here. We're taking a family photo.
Yeah, the fun glasses.
So I pulled out all my, you know, my glasses that I have sticking around, and so we did the family photo.
I love it. You all look fantastic. I'm glad Orlando's parents are in town. Hey, quick question about State Fair. Did you get the fried pickles?
We did not get the fried pickles, but we got the develed egg with bacon and chicharrones. So let me tell you, we upped the game there a little bit.
Very nice.
Very good. It was very good. And my mom got me this beautiful top, so I'm wearing that today. Thank you, Mother. I know she's out there watching in Vegas. Love you. See you soon.
Good job, Eileen.
I know,
very,
she
very
did
nice.
very well.
Don't you find that whether it's a birthday or whether it's back to school, which it is this week for a lot of Houstonians,
yeah,
I know a lot of parents out there are feeling
Meet the teachers tonight.
Oh, wow.
For Connor.
How does that work? Do you take them like a cupcake or a gift? Do you try to make a
Bricks of gold? Whatever.
I mean, make a good impression off the top, right?
Seriously.
I always, when back to school would happen, I think I told you before that I would see the commercials about back to school and I would start feeling a little sick to my stomach. Major anxiety here in the Derek Shore brain, okay? And as a kid, it was a really tough time. I was always so nervous meeting my teachers, I didn't even say a word.
Never said anything.
I was that kid. I mean, I think people are surprised to know that I was a very quiet child. I don't know what changed.
I don't know how, because I don't see it.
Yeah. Well, good luck tonight. I'm sure it'll go very, very well.
I hope so. I hope so. You know, they also had a summer reading program. We're cramming that in the last couple of days of summer.
You're not supposed to read all the books on the last day.
We've told him. He's had 3 months, but, you know.
Okay. Well, I believe.
We'll see what happens.
I believe in it. You know, parenting is a challenge. And
every day.
Being an uncle is a challenge. And I know a lot of parents out there, because we hear from our viewers all the time. We love reading your messages on Instagram and by email. People even call us on the phone.
They do.
We love, which is so great, getting these voicemails. So have you ever been in a situation where your child or your children have done something and you just think, oh no, I'm a good parent. I've done a good job, and I don't know how this is happening right now?
Daily.
Really? Okay, you're gonna have to start sharing these stories. I know about the time that Connor knocked all the bikes down.
Oh my gosh,
in the
in
bike
Sun and
store.
Ski?
Yeah, oops. I just touch one bike and they all fall down. It's amazing how that happens.
A little domino effect action.
So there was a pro soccer match happening between Cincinnati and Orlando. And guess what happened during the game? A 2-year-old decided he was missing out on the action. He went right out on the field. I don't know if we have any video of this.
Oh.
So there's a photo of the mom, and here's the thing. She raced after this kid. He was fast. She was even faster because she caught up with him, and then she slipped and fell on her back. It was a very dramatic moment. It's all over Twitter. But, you know, incredibly, the gameplay was not interrupted. It's like it never happened.
It's because they were on one side of the field. Here's the thing. That's what happens with parents, right? You see a situation and you just go in. You're like a ninja. You're going in. We're just saving the moment and it's happening.
Slow-mo, it unfolds.
So the mom like swept the leg, huh? She went in and kind of clipped him and got him up.
Yeah, we don't have the rights to show the video, I guess, but check it out online because she really went for it. I remember being a kid, and when Heather was playing basketball at Bonneville Junior High School, I was playing basketball on the side, and my ball ran in, like,
Your ball
rolled.
didn't run in.
It rolled into the game.
You threw the ball into the game.
And it did interrupt gameplay, and I was mortified because I was old enough to know.
Right,
know.
but you just wanted to be part of it.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
My mom didn't care, though.
No, no. I
She
mean,
still loves me.
What was it? I mean, it was a high school game. What's the difference?
What's the big deal? What's the big deal?
I think it's great. Okay, also, we're going to go down memory lane a little bit. You know, we've had some fun costumes
What do you mean?
here at Houston Life. We've,
No.
you know, thrown a couple of costume events. Speaking of Halloween, so remember we were the Addams Family?
Speaking of Halloween.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, we weren't speaking of it, but this is Halloween.
Yes.
I don't even know what year this was, but
let's
you
see.
remember?
I think this was maybe 2017 or 2018.
Maybe 2018.
Yeah, and we
It
went
wasn't
as
17.
the
17 was
Addams
Wizard.
family. Well, look, Little Tex Man. So this must have been 2018.
Yeah.
That's right, because the 17 we were in the mall. We had just gotten text, and there's Catherine, Kat Sorto, our producer, and then Chris Herring, director, Aaron Montoya, Beatrice, and then I believe that's Katie in the green, right?
In the green. She was the hand.
That's
so listen
right.
to this. This is the reason why we're showing you this family photo here is
Okay.
because Catherine Zeta-Jones, she is now cast as Morticia.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Right? In the Wednesday Addams. This is a Netflix series, by the way, going to be directed by the famed Tim Burton. So you know that's going to be really good, right?
Love it.
No release date yet, but there's 8-part series. It's basically kind of a mystery comedy that follows Wednesday Addams' school years.
Oh,
At the
okay.
Nevermore Academy. So she's going to learn how to control her emerging psychic abilities, combat a killing spree, all kinds of things, solve a mystery involving her parents. So all kinds of good stuff. But I think that's a great cast because Catherine Zeta-Jones is now joining the likes of Angelica Houston. Who
Yeah.
else played Morticia? I don't remember. I remember Angelica Houston.
I don't know my Addams family
Me.
history very well. I'm also an Angelica Houston fan. She's
Love
been
her.
fantastic and everything. I think it's a good casting choice. I think you would have been an even better casting choice.
Well, my acting skills are,
Top
you know,
notch.
they've
Top
climbed the
notch.
ladder a little bit.
Costumes are fun.
Costumes are fun.
I know, I love dressing up. We don't do it that often here at the show, but when we do, we try to do it up.
I love a good costume.
I do too. Well, it's never too early to start thinking about Halloween. I'm just saying, fall is 6 weeks away now.
Yeah.
5 weeks away. It's coming.
Actually, that was a conversation at dinner last night. How we
Halloween
up
costumes?
the decorations because this is AJ's favorite holiday,
Oh.
and every year he does a little something big for the Halloween decorations. And so we were kind of figuring out last night, and he said, "Well, it's only August." I said, "Yeah, got 2 months."
Okay, well, maybe a giant blow-up jack-o'-lantern in your front yard.
Remember, didn't we take I took the mannequin, the pregnant mannequin. I drove that thing home,
Well-
trying to stuff that thing in my car. Anyway.
When the show first started in the mall, I feel like this deserves an explanation.
It does.
We were scavengers. We essentially went to all the other stores in the mall, and we either asked for their garbage or we literally
We were treasure hunters.
dug through the dumpster. And one of the things we pulled out was a pregnant mannequin with no legs.
No, she had legs. It was no arms. Because we
So-
use pool noodles. We use pool noodles in the arms.
That's true. That should have been a crafting segment. Today on Houston Life, how to take your broken pregnant mannequin and turn it into a monster. Freddy
Listen,
Krueger.
it could happen. And by the way, I mean, that pregnant mannequin went from like corner to corner in the mall. Here, it was in the control room. Then she was just laying on a couch for months.
The trash at the mall was much more interesting than it is here. I tried going through the trash here.
There's nothing here.
very interesting in it.
And wasn't the mannequin a standby when my Zoom would freeze at home? She was like over here in a weird random corner.
Desperate
Why was
times
that-
call
why
for
was she in
desperate
the
measures.
corner?
I don't know. She did make a lot of appearances on the show.
Yes. Now she's just a Halloween decoration.
Now she's Freddy. Call her Freddy.
With an IE.
We support that.
We do. Still to come. You want to live on Mars with actually going to space?
What are you suggesting?
Listen, it's a new program at NASA that's truly out of this world.
All right, and Lauren Kelly is showing us a fun new interactive spot where the whole family can take the perfect selfie. Lauren, looks like you were having way too much fun.
Printing money.
You guys are talking about the mall. We're at a different mall today, Memorial City Mall at Selfie Escape, and we are showing you some of the most fun selfies that you can take coming up when Houston Life returns. My money gun stopped working.
What you know about me? Just let the people say.
All right, welcome back to Houston Life. This is pretty cool. You know when we've gotten those questionnaires about would you go to space? Would you go to the International Space Station? Well, here's a way that you can sort of go without going at all.
What?
Does that make sense? So
We're
it's
going but not going.
It's a simulated mission to Mars, and this is happening right in our backyard. It's happening at Johnson Space Center. So this is what's happening. They're going to do a series of 3 different missions. The first one is set to start the fall of next year, 2022. NASA is looking for applicants who want to participate in this program. It's a year-long each. So you're going to live under conditions that would simulate life on Mars.
It's like in a Mars escape room.
Right, only you can't escape for a year.
Right.
So you would go in next fall, 2022.
What are the requirements?
Well, so the requirements are that you speak English well enough to communicate. Okay, well that almost rules us out.
Done.
And that you must be in good physical shape between the ages of 33 and 50 years old.
Okay.
Okay, so I think like so far pretty good. You have to have a master's degree in an engineering field.
Oh, too bad for you.
Well, see you in 2
Domestic
years.
engineer, does that count?
See you at the end of 2023. And if you want to apply, you can visit nasa.gov. The online application is open until September 7th. I think this is fascinating.
How big is this simulator?
It's 1,700 square feet, and there will be 4 of you in there, so let's hope you get along.
Wow, that's tight quarters.
1,700 square feet. I think it's actually huge. That's 3 times the size of my first apartment.
But I'm just saying, for 4 people, did you live in that apartment with 4 people?
Well, no, but let's say you are on the International Space Station or you're living on Mars. In the beginning, you would probably have to be in close quarters. Plus, this is for the good of the universe.
And yes, no, it sounds fascinating, really. I need more information. We're now going to bring in Joe Sam with our question of the day. Hey, Joe.
Hey, you guys, yeah, if I had an engineering degree, I would definitely be on that program, too. You know, we want to hear from you. We're asking you the question right now on our Facebook page. If you were be able to travel to space, what would be one item that you would bring with you and why? And we have those answers coming in. You know, we love those comments. We're going to go ahead and turn on over to Andrew. She writes in, my cell phone. Everybody loves their cell phone with all the satellites up. There, I'm sure to get fantastic reception. And we have Angela. She writes in, a margarita mix. It seems like party time to me. I'm with you on that, Angela. Last one we have coming in says, my husband, Johnny, so I can prove how out of this world I really am.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a winner, Leanne.
Yes, I love them all. So we're asking everyone to hop on our Facebook page and join the conversation. We definitely want to hear all of those comments coming on later in the show. And Courtney and Derek, we have to know from you two, what would you bring? What would be the item?
Well, first of all, to go back to Andrea's comment about the cell phone, I think it's probably better as a paperweight in space, but that also doesn't work because it's 0 gravity.
Right.
I don't know if the phones would work up there. I don't know. I would probably have to take Brandon, but I mean, let's be real. I'm not applying. I'm codependent. I have to be next to him every night.
Every night.
What about you, Courtney?
I don't know what I would bring. Maybe a camera to document if I couldn't bring the phone.
That's true. Yeah, you want to document your experience. I think I would do my video game because playing that on Earth, I get lost in it. So I would get lost in space trying to play that video game. You lose so much track of time.
You play
trying to
video
get-
games?
Yeah.
He's a gamer.
Joe, I had no
Role-playing
idea.
games. I'm 8 hours. I'm on it, just going in. So I definitely would lose some time up there.
Okay. All right, Joe. We'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, looking for a creative way to up your social media game? We're checking out a fun new place where you can take the perfect selfie.
Lauren Kelly is already having so much fun checking it out. She's inside Memorial City Mall at Selfie Escape, where customers can take interactive photos and videos. Lauren, every room is a different theme. Is that how it works?
That is how it works, Derek. And you guys were just talking about space. You don't have to go through NASA. You can come right here and come to Saturn at Selfie Escape. We are in Memorial City Mall. It is so much fun. It's a huge space, and they have over 20 different spots that you can bring your phone and you can take your very own selfie. And of course, the mind, the brains behind it is the owner and the president. This is Jerry. We're so excited that you let us come check this out today.
Well, thanks for coming.
How did you come up with this?
Well, during the beginning of the pandemic, everything was shut down. The kids were at home with us, they were bored, we couldn't go anywhere. So we decided to come up with different spaces in the house to for them to take pictures.
Oh, you turned your house into a selfie museum.
Basically, yes.
Coolest
Basically.
parents.
Yes. But the kids are happy, so we know we did a good thing. So.
And this is a project that you have completely along the way done with your wife, Tanya, right?
Yes, Tanya and I, we came up with this concept, and so far so good. We're doing great.
It's awesome, and I love how many different things you have. Let's step out of the NASA room right now. So basically, everybody's going to get their own selfie light. It's all sanitized. I'm going to talk about that with your wife, Tanya, in just a few. But just take a look around at how big and spaced out this actually is. There are so many different rooms, so you just bring your light down, and you just go from room to room, and you can take all the selfies you want. Is that how it
Yes,
works?
all the selfies, all the TikTok videos you like. You can take 10,000 of them within an hour.
10,000!
Go ahead.
What?
Yeah.
Is that a record?
You probably can set a record, yeah.
I'm going to make a full admission here. I have absolutely no idea how to use TikTok, so we'll not be TikToking. But the photos, I can most definitely
All right,
do.
you got a space for you then. You got a space
Well,
for you.
Jerry, I've got a lot of exploring to do around so many different rooms. This is such a great, bright, fun, colorful way
Thank you.
to kind of stay safe with the fam and just kind of come out here and take some more photos. So thanks for having us out today.
Thanks for coming out.
All right,
Thank
you guys, more info on how these things actually work. They're very, very simple. Coming up a little bit later on in the show, Derek and Courtney, you know what I have to do right now. I have to go sit on this love couch and take a couple of my own selfies. So back to you guys in Studio B.
Oh, looks great, Lauren. I can't wait to see these on social media.
Yeah,
for
all the
sure.
bright colors, too.
So
It just
cute.
puts you in a
Of
good
course.
mood.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
Kiss,
Yes,
kiss. When we come back, it's time to upgrade the look of your floor of your home.
Yeah.
How a team of flooring experts can bring the shopping experience straight to you with hundreds of samples to choose from.
And as we go to break, here is your Tip Tuesday with Bernie Quintero from 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating of Houston.
High humidity is a big problem here in Houston, Texas, and what we do here at 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating to keep it out of your home is by recommending a whole home dehumidifier. This in turn keeps the humidity level at your home anywhere between 45 and 55%. And how this is achieved is the dehumidifier sits in your attic and literally draws in all the air from your home and takes the water vapor, the humidity, out of the air and drains it out of your house. If you ever travel to Colorado or to a northern state where the humidity is at a very low level, you could literally have that in your home to add to the comfort. It would make it seem like the air is a little bit cooler in your home, and it would make your air conditioner work a lot less. So if you like to typically keep your AC at around 68 degrees and you had a whole home dehumidifier, you could set your thermostat to about 72 degrees and achieve that 68 degrees by pulling out all of the humidity from your home by using the whole home dehumidifier.
Okay, if you are dreaming of transforming your home, new flooring could be the answer. A company called 50 Floor promises to help by installing made-to-last flooring, and in many cases, the transformation can take just 1 day. just one day. Here with more is Maria Sotolongo. Welcome. It's so great to see you.
Likewise.
Okay, we talked during the break because I was telling you my upstairs, we have carpet.
Yes.
I have 2 boys, a dog, all kinds of craziness, and the carpet looks terrible. And
Ready
I
to
don't want to deal
change.
with the headache. And you say this is not a headache.
I'm telling you, we like to make it easy. So, Courtney, from beginning to end, we are going to be there for you. We're going to help you pick it out. We're going to bring hundreds of samples right to your home. So that's why 50 Floor is different, because we're going to bring all of these books like this one right to the comfort of your own home. And then you can pick for yourself. You can look against your own lighting, your own furniture. And our expert is going to be there to guide you all along the way, because maybe you do need new carpet, but you're not sure. Like we were talking about earlier, Courtney, what should I use, right? Should you go upscale vinyl? Should you do hardwood? Should you do laminate? I mean, there's so many options. So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the 3 maybe reasons why you should consider laminate. Can you even believe this? I mean, touch it. It really is very, I guess they've upped their game. It's very new technology that they've come up with. And so you touch it and you go, wait a minute, really? This is laminate?
It doesn't look like it at all. I mean, it looks so beautiful, so fresh, so rich, so clean. And you say this is a really great choice right now.
It's a great choice. You know, they have these seams. You can kind of see them a little bit. I'm not sure if you can see it from home, but they have these watertight seams, and they'll put these together. And that really helps to prevent any of the moisture from seeping in and going perhaps to the subfloor. Sometimes that can be a problem for mold or just any kind of moisture that penetrates any other type of flooring. Not so with this one. That's why that's #1 reason is the watertight sealing that is available with this laminate flooring. #2, it is 8 times more dent resistant and scratch resistant. So for your dogs, this is not going to be a problem. They're not going to scratch this up. So that is definitely a plus. That's reason #2. And then finally, you're going to also get a lot of wear and tear out of it. Not, again, just because of the dent resistance and scratch resistance, but it won't fade. It does really well with the sunlight. You know how sometimes in the past, we would even see that with hardwood floors or the laminate, but not so anymore, because it's really going to hold up very well to the light that comes in through your windows, and it is going to not fade, not expand, not warp. So it's really a wonderful option.
I think it's a great option for kids too. I mean, I know how I am with hardwood floors and worrying about scratches and when we got the puppy.
Yes.
But cleaning aside from it, I think when we got our new carpet, somebody threw up something, some Gatorade, and so we have a red stain on our carpet because of that.
My boys did Jell-O on the carpet, and believe me, that is not a good thing. So laminate, you can spill that Jell-O, you can put that Gatorade on there. It's not going to be a problem. So that is why it's really maybe something you hadn't thought about. But our experts are going to come in and they're going to let you know why you might benefit from this. They're going to listen to your lifestyle, to your budget, and they're going to help you pick the best choice for you.
And I love the convenience of this, bringing all the samples. You get to see it in the light of your own home. It's taking the guesswork out, what it's going to look like. Okay, let's talk about installation, because I'm thinking about where the carpet is in my home, and I'm like, oh, 3 rooms, a laundry room. This just seems like it might take weeks.
A little bit of a mess. Well, not so. Let our experts come in and do all the hard work for you, because they're going to come in, they're going to move that furniture, they're going to remove that old flooring. And did you know that sometimes we can donate that flooring? We can also recycle it. If not, we will definitely haul it away for you, and then we'll install that new floor. But we always also inspect that subfloor for you, make sure that that's okay. We can fix minor things or let you know if there's an issue with your foundation. And then voila, there you have it, your new floor. And again, usually it takes just 1 day.
I think it's fantastic, and something like this, the convenience. I'm all about outsourcing, so I like when something is very seamless, takes the guesswork out of it, and in 1 or 2 days even, I mean, it seems like it's a match to be made.
Definitely give us a call, and we will take care of you to make it just very easy and convenient.
I love it. Thanks so much for the introduction as well. And 50 Floor, by the way, has a special offer for Houston Life viewers. You can call within the next hour and save 60% off all materials. You can use the promo code Houston Life to get an extra $100 off your order as well. Here's the number to make that call: 877-50-FLOOR. That's 877-503-5667, or visit 50floor.com. Maria Sotolongo, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Courtney, do you remember the first time 50 Floor came on the show and you were like, who is this magical wizard, Maria? I need her in my house.
I do remember.
All right. Coming up, spread the news. It has been called the world's best peanut butter. Look how delicious that is. Now you can find it right here in Houston in the Montrose neighborhood. See why everyone is going nuts over Fix and Fog. And we'll get a check of what's coming up for the news at 4 o'clock when Houston Life returns in just 2 minutes.
Well, welcome back to Houston Live. Courtney and Derek back with you on this Tuesday at 3:30.
It feels very comfortable to be next to you. Do you feel the same?
I do feel, I always love sitting next to you.
Well, it feels good to be back on the air live after these Olympics, these fantastic Olympics games.
It's been so much fun.
Have wrapped up. So earlier in today's show, we asked if you travel to space. This is a good question. What is one item you would bring with you and why? Let's get to some of your comments now. Kenneth writes in a camera to prove it happened. Okay, Kenneth, you and Courtney are on the same page.
Absolutely. Faye writes in, my cat, Minnie. Mimi.
Oh.
Sorry.
Look at Mimi.
Beautiful profile.
Very nice cat close-up there. Oh, and our friend Danny, there he is with his wife Kimberly, a collage picture of my family so they could say they went to space too. Family is everything. Oh, that's lovely. Very heartfelt.
I always love that. The comments are really good. You can join the conversation on our Facebook page as well. Okay, let's check in with Chris, Lauren, and Frank for a look at what they have coming up at the top of the hour. Guys, interested in going to space? What would you bring?
Space, face products.
Okay.
Yes,
Face
eye
products.
cream,
Only
a
one
moisturizer.
face product, Frank.
All right.
Only one.
I was thinking
I don't
my
need to
heating
explain why.
pad.
Why are my
Might
graphics
get
not
cold
behind me?
if
What's going on back here? I know they're going to come to weather.
You're
and
in
say,
space, Frank.
Well, it's really dark outside. That's what I can tell you.
Nighttime.
I know,
somewhere.
nighttime, clear as bell.
Yeah.
Look at
All
this.
right.
Isn't this adorable? First day of
what is-
school.
Oh my goodness, how
Man,
cute.
already, huh?
I know. Can you believe it?
I know.
It's already here, Frank.
I guess we're going to look at these full
All right,
screen, aren't we?
there we have some.
Well, we
outside
don't have
pictures.
me. I mean, people don't tune in for that. They tune
We
in
need
for
to see
me.
Frank, everybody.
They can see that on their watch.
That's true. We want to see
Okay,
your
it's
pretty
hot.
face.
Look, we're not under a heat advisory, but it's plenty hot, and it feels like numbers at Katy 112. 108 out toward Brenham. So it's certainly warm, and there are heat advisories everywhere across the country where you see that orange. So a lot of people are really baking along. So we should probably be under a heat advisory, but we have a little bit of a higher threshold because we're tough.
Of course we are.
That's the only reason I can think of. You can see these showers are down in Fort Bend County. So far, maybe 1/10 of an inch of rain out of those, but a little lightning, so be careful. Especially looks like right over Fulshear right now, from Rosenberg to Fulshear. So if you're going to hit the trails, 20% chance for a shower, and that's really about it. That's probably about 19% too high. By the time we get to 7 o'clock, that's out of here. Temperatures remain on the warm side. I'm expecting maybe Fred by 4 o'clock. We still have tropical cyclone potential here, number 6, but Fred is the next name on the list, and you can see the forecast is for this over the weekend to move into the Florida Panhandle. That's where the forecast cone goes right now, but you'll see the whole state of Florida is in it. So it's a little early to tell exactly where this is going to go. So we'll have an update on that. Heat advisories are still possible even for today and certainly for tomorrow as we continue through this hot spell. Then there's actually a weekend front, in quotes, that gets close, and we'll talk more about even more tropics to watch, not just Fred, but maybe Grace. How about that?
Wow. Here we go, right, Frank?
Here we go.
Time
All
of
right.
year.
Thank you, Frank.
You bet.
Here's a quick look at some of the other stories that we're covering this afternoon. First, with the rising COVID cases, there has been a big push for the unvaccinated to get vaccinated, but we're also looking into something else. The vaccinated getting vaccinated again. KPRC2's Courtney Zabowski is working this story. That's coming up at 4 o'clock.
Plus, the U.S. Senate signs off on the $1 trillion infrastructure plan. How much of that money would come to Houston and why this is not a done deal just yet.
Plus, we know you're sick and tired of those pesky mosquitoes. We're testing out one of those products that promises to ward off those bloodsuckers, but is it worth your money? Find out ahead at 4 o'clock.
I will tune in for that. Anything to get rid of the mosquitoes.
I'm with you, Lauren.
For
Anything.
sure, no matter what the cost is.
So annoying.
All right,
Frank's
guys.
got
The
his
state
hair on.
bird.
Look, there's Frank, everybody.
Right, hello.
See
Face
you.
products.
We'll see you soon, guys. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, well, much like apple pie and baseball, Americans, we know our peanut butter, right? So when a small company from New Zealand claimed to make the world's best peanut butter, many took it with a grain of salt.
Well, wanting to prove just how good their product is, Fix and Fog set up their first international shop, and guess what, folks? Right here in Houston. So General Manager Blake Lupton shared more on their unique story and why so many people are going nuts, get it, over their product.
So we are makers of delicious artisan nut butters. Started with peanut butters, now we do almond butters, cashew butters, everything butter. Picked this one first, this is our #1 seller. 8 different nuts and seeds. Roman and Andrea Jewell, they were both lawyers living in Wellington, and they wanted to do something different, get out of the corporate rat race. So they started making nut butters and selling them at a local farmer's market. And now we've got Sprouts nationwide, and we're about to go on the shelves of every Whole Foods in the nation. Roman, when they were looking in Wellington for a new little factory to make, they found this really cool little spot down an alleyway, and it had this little sort of street level window. And so they were making there, and then people were coming up and like kind of knocking on it, looking in. And so they thought, you know what, open the window, would you like to buy a jar? And then that just kind of led on to this cool little notion of find this hidden little peanut butter window. It's really become the backbone of the brand. So when we were looking to come to America, that was a big part of it. So we actually started in this building, but around the corner, down an alleyway. We've kind of grown out of that space, but we still have the window. That was a big part of still wanting to make that available for customers. And it's just a quirky little idea, right? Like, where else can you just go up and knock on a window, ring the bell, and pick up a jar of delicious, healthy nut butter. I know people are kind of blown away when they try the products. The depth of the flavors are really, really strong. Smoke and fire. So Manuka smoke, which gives it this really deep little smoky flavor, which is really tasty. And then we have fire, which is hatch chili. So it's a peanut butter base, but it's got a little kick to it. Houston is such a great place. People are super hospitable, Southern hospitality. They get behind brands, get behind small companies, I feel. So yeah, we just made the punt to do it here, and we've been very, very happy with the local response to it. Yeah, we're really happy to be in Houston.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm sold already.
Wow.
Today is National S'mores Day, fun fact, and we are celebrating with Fix and Fog's take on the s'more. So this is their dark chocolate peanut butter. It's a little gooey and messy, but Courtney, what do you think?
Oh my gosh, this is insane. Listen, I'm a peanut butter fan.
Me too.
Love it, love it, love it. This is so good.
And I've never seen flavors quite like this. Check this one out right here. So this is their smoke and fire. Is it, Olivia, is it like hot sauce or hot jelly on the top?
It's still peanut butter with a little kick.
Peanut butter with a little kick. So check them out. And I think it is super cool that they chose the Montrose neighborhood to give it a whirl here in the U.S.
Oh my God.
Are you going to be okay?
Sorry.
So good. Here, do you want me to read? Okay, so this is pretty cool. Mark your calendars. Fix and Fog will be doing a free peanut butter jar giveaway at their Montrose window this Saturday, August 14th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can find more recipes and a link where you can connect with Fix and Fog in the food and drink section of our website, HoustonLife.tv.
This is so good.
Right?
It really is. I mean, go check them out for sure. After the break, how can you take part in the monthly concept, one local business created to help find homes for our furry friends?
Now it's your turn to read.
Oh, no.
All right.
Okay, plus we are catching up with Missouri City Olympian Bryce Dreadman about bringing home the gold in Tokyo. I have to tell you, Bryce, I saw you wiping your eyes a little bit. We know you're tired. We're going to have a quick chat when you come back.
Well, he is an Aggie track star who just competed in his very first Olympic Games. I think it's safe to say it went pretty well. Yesterday, he returned home from Tokyo as a 2-time medal winner, including gold in men's 4x400 meter relay.
And we are talking about Missouri City athlete Bryce Dreadman, who joins us now with more on this unbelievable accomplishment. Bryce, welcome home and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It's so great to see you. What an incredible story. We know you just returned from Tokyo last night. Let's talk about the gold medal because that came in the 4x400 relay. Walk us through that moment. I know you've done a lot of press after that, but that's an incredible race in and of itself.
Yes. So when we actually got the gold medal in hand, I was just staring at it. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is actually a gold medal in my hand right now. Like, I can't believe that this is real. it's definitely something I've only dreamed about, and to have it come into fruition was basically like it was something I couldn't wrap my head around. I'm actually still kind of trying to kind of fathom the fact that I was a part of a gold medal winning relay. So.
What an incredible accomplishment. I know, Bryce, before you went to Tokyo, you had said that running without hearing people cheer in the stands and seeing those cameras flash out there definitely has an impact on the way athletes compete. So can you just sort of describe to us how that affected you? Because clearly things worked out.
So I wouldn't say it affected me as much as I thought it would. Once I started running, I kind of locked in and I was in the zone. But as far as the whole environment and going out there to start the race, it was definitely different. I'm definitely used to hearing people cheer or like scream and doing stuff and so on and so forth. So for that not to happen, I kind of was like, okay, wow, this is definitely different being in a quiet stadium and the only people I hear cheering are teammates from other countries. But I mean, like you said, everything worked out. We ran really, really good. We ran the fourth fastest time ever in the 4x400 meter relay. But I definitely think having fans in the crowd would have added that extra factor, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely. But it sounds like you guys probably fed off of each other, that energy just to like compete in that race. Let's talk about the earlier race too that got you the bronze medal. This was the mixed 4x400 meter relay, which is so awesome because it's 2 men and 2 women.
Yes, correct. That was definitely a cool experience. And it was really cool because of the fact that this was the first time the event was held at the Olympics. So I felt very thankful and grateful to be a part of that. And going into it, we all felt really good. We had a solid bunch of men and women. We had a solid bunch running in the preliminary round and the final round. And it was overall just a good experience. Like I said, we had a solid bunch of people and we went out there and did what we needed to do.
And Bryce, very quickly, because we are out of time, I know you got home last night, your mom and your family, they were waiting there for you at the airport. I think we have some video of that moment. And a big shout out to your mom, because I know one of her traditions at New Year's, she would have your family visualize their yearly goals. And she actually came to College Station when you were at A&M to help you decorate your vision board. At the top of that, you had put you wanted to be an Olympian. So I think we need to give give your mom a bit of credit here. Agreed?
Yeah, definitely. And the crazy thing is, it was my first time kind of doing the vision board with her. She always wanted me to do one with her, and I guess I always kind of put it off. But this year I was like, let me sit down and actually do this and see if the stuff I write down I actually stick to. And this was definitely the biggest thing on my list, and it came true. So I was just like, wow, like I actually made the USA Olympic team, which is crazy because I actually wrote it down at the beginning of the year, and now I'm here. So it was definitely cool to kind of see the things that I wrote down actually coming to life.
It's really fantastic. Mission accomplished and vision accomplished as well. Bryce, it's great to catch up with you. We know you're jet lagged, but congratulations on becoming a gold medal winner and also a bronze medal winner, of course, representing Houston very well. It's so great to see you and hope to see you in person one day soon.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Now go take a nap.
Yeah, can't wait to see what's on that next vision board. To connect with Bryce, we have shared a link on our website. Just search for the Scene on Houston Life section. What a great guy.
Fantastic, fantastic. All right, now let's check back in with Joe Sam, who has more on an event that is helping our four-legged friends. Hey, Joe.
Hey guys, yeah, thousands of dogs here in
Houston are in need of a home, and this month, local businesses are helping find them one that will last forever. Lost and Found, located in Midtown, known for their indoor and outdoor experience, they decided to add some cute furry friends you can see here to their menu.
This is Mick Jagger. He's an amazing 13-year-old dog.
Mick Jagger is rocking it out along with his other four-legged buddies who serve as ambassadors, using their paw power to get their furry friends in a loving home.
A lot of people in the community are interested in getting dogs, and we just want to bring awareness to pet adoption and how easy it is and how many dogs are looking for a forever home.
Brittany Johnson is little Mick Jagger's mom and understands the importance of providing shelter and care to the over 1 million stray dogs in Houston alone.
It's so important for people to have a pet, and some people don't realize that getting a pet is not expensive at all.
What's also not expensive are the fees, with shelters like BARK, Scout Sound and Rescue, and the Houston Humane Society, which will all be on deck along with others ready to pair you up with your perfect pet.
The dogs all have fun together, and just seeing so many dogs getting rescued is a great experience.
And for Brittany, sharing the same love she's always had for dogs is why she's there, along with little cute McJagger, to see the smile they bring to everyone's faces.
It makes me happy just because I wish I could adopt them all, and Jagger can have a lot of siblings, but we can't. Every event we do, the dogs end up all getting rescued. So it's a great experience, and it's crazy to see the dogs that like can find a forever home, and they just seem so happy when they do find their owners.
So cute there. Now, this month, Bark and Brunch will work towards ending cruelty, abuse, and the overpopulation of animals. I'll have more event info on our website, HoustonLife.tv. Now, let's check in with Lauren Kelly, who's showing us a fun new spot to take some creative selfies. Hey, Lauren.
Could probably take 10,000 while I'm here. Coming up, I'm going to show you guys how these super simple and sanitized ring lights work, and you can take all the selfies your heart desires. That's when Houston Life returns in just 2 minutes. Don't move. And say cheese.
Maybe our 4 o'clock.
The Selfie Escape has been open in Memorial City for about a month right now, and it's run by husband and wife duo Jerry and Tanya Thompson, and they have so many different exhibits going on in the space that they have. Look at this. Do I not look perfectly angelic? Oh yeah, it's a great way to take a selfie. But not only here, and not only can you do it with your arm, they have got a really cool way that they have set up their own selfie lights, which are sanitized in between each use. And Miss Tanya is going to be telling us more about it.
Hi.
I see that we are in the Slinky room now, and I love how every single room is basically just a bright, different color with a totally different design.
Right, they're all like the rainbow colors. You walk back here, you feel instantly happy because they're all different colors.
It does, it makes me so happy. Now, first of all, I want to tell people who, okay, so I have a short arm, and my boyfriend is really tall, so it's really hard for us to both get in a selfie. But when you come to Selfie Escape, everybody is going to get a pre-sanitized ring light, correct?
Right, when you walk in, you get your own sanitized ring light. We sanitize it between customers. It's really easy to operate.
Here, let's put my phone
So there's
in
a universal here attachment for your phone.
Okay.
And it stretches to fit any size phone. There's brightness back here. You can make it as bright as you like.
Adjust it. Ooh,
Make
warm
the
tones
temperature
and bright
warmer or
tones.
cooler.
Oh yeah, okay. So like, I have a little Bluetooth attachment, so you don't even have to go back and touch your phone if you don't want to, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you get the Bluetooth shutter here. You can connect to your phone and then snap away, hit the shutter.
So how did you guys end up coming up with what goes into each room?
Just brainstormed on it, came up with some good ideas, fun for everyone. Kids love the Slinky room.
And are you going to be changing them up maybe throughout the later of the year, for the holidays, possibly?
We'll change some of them up every couple of months. So we'll do a Halloween thing coming soon. We'll do a Christmas one as well for great family photos.
Ooh, that's
And
gonna
so
be
every
such
couple
a
of
good
months we'll switch out some of them, keep it really fresh.
Oh yeah,
everyone.
for sure. And then basically the goal is to like take over 10,000 selfies if your phone can
Exactly.
So as with COVID comes, you guys are keeping everything sanitized. You got to book reservations for your time slot, correct?
Right. We take walk-ins, but book reservations, especially on the weekends.
Wonderful. Tanya, thank you so much. This is such a fun place here at Memorial City Mall. Selfie Escape, all the info is at HoustonLife.tv. You guys, I'm almost done. I'm halfway to 10,000 selfies. I got to finish before we're done here. So Derek and Courtney, I'm sending things back to you in studio.
Get to work, girl.
We believe in you. You can do this, Lauren.
My card matches the orange room.
I love it. It's like a gold medal selfie taker. Thanks, Lauren. After the break, a look at what's coming up on tomorrow's show, including an iconic Houston spot for the whole family.
All right, but first, let's check in with Kevin Frazier for a look at what's coming up on Entertainment Tonight. Hey, Kevin.
Derek and Courtney, tune into ET tonight because Tisha Campbell's exclusively telling us how she came face-to-face with a bear in a grocery store. It is a wild one, y'all. That's tonight at 6:30 right here on KPRC2. But don't go anywhere. Houston Life will be right back.
Coming up tomorrow on Houston Life, find out how you can sample foods from more than 24 all-star chefs who are gearing up for the Houston Food Festival.
Plus, we are taking you inside the new Palace Social, the latest entertainment concept located where the Bel Air Palace bowling lanes used to be. A lot of history there.
Well, that is pretty cool. And don't forget that free peanut butter giveaway is happening on Saturday at Fix and Fog in Montrose. All different types of peanut butters. I can't wait to try the spicy one.
Listen, that's no joke. It's very, very good.
It's really, really good. And in case you're wondering, the recipe for the s'mores we had today, it was graham crackers, marshmallow cream, and then their Fix and Fog chocolate peanut butter. It really was fantastic. It was great.
There's nothing like it in the world. It's lovely.
There is nothing like it. Well, thanks so much for joining us today on Houston Life. And if you haven't already, follow Houston Life on Facebook and Instagram, because we do post all kinds of behind-the-scenes videos. We want you to see what we see when we're looking out at the cameras.
I know. You never know what we're going to post there as well. Lots of fun and behind-the-scene photos as well. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Yeah, for now, we're going to hand it off to our friends in Studio A, Chris and Lauren, standing by for the news at 4 o'clock.